Good evening, Bob and Ryan from One Day West Games. We're going to be doing a little bit of Sheep Boom Ba this evening. A little bit of rule teach everybody how to play. So welcome to everybody. This is Table Crashers with Geek Spiel, and we're going to do a quick rule teach of Sheep Boom Ba, and we do have a giveaway going on throughout this week. Just for any of our live streams this week, exclamation point raffle to get a chance to win a copy of the game, and you can play the game and record your scores on Discord also for a chance to win a copy of that game. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Now, I stopped presuming that I should rule teach. I love to do it. So do you guys want to take it away, or do you guys want to let me through it and you guys can sort of...
Yeah. You're the Jedi Master. You got this.
Yeah, you got it, Will.
All right. So I am going to give a shout out to Ken Suaga. That's his username on Steam. Matt in my ear. What is Ken's actual name? Ken Cunningham helped me do the scripting for this table that we're going to be playing on tonight. So anybody who's watching right now and anybody who watches the video on demand, this game is available to the public through Tabletop Simulator. And this is Sheep Boom Ba. So the way that the script actually works, it's going to go ahead and get rid of any extra components. Manually those. It's getting rid of any extra components, and we're going to do a quick 2-player game to sort of demonstrate how the game works. Each player will take one of their sheep turn by turn. It's the first person to play the game is the person who does the best ba. So Ryan, I believe it collectively here is the best ba. So Ryan, you want to throw it out there real quick?
Sure.
It didn't go through the microphone. You got to do it again.
It didn't go through the mic? What?
No.
Bah!
So that's how you choose who the best one is. And I just have a ba, which isn't that great. He has a great bleat that he's able to put out there. So they are seated in the yellow player, so they will be going first. So basically, here's what happens. Each player places one of their sheep around the perimeter, which are the starting tiles for the game. Once the sheep are placed, there are 2 things you could do on a turn. You could move one of your sheep onto the field tile, and these are the unexposed field tiles. Or you could move one of your sheep from, and I'm going to look at this card real quick. Sorry if it's choppy. You can move one of your sheep from your barnyard to your barn. That's going to make a little bit more sense once we get through the game, because different cards will let you pull right from the field onto your barnyard, or sheep are transferred around because of crazy things you can do against each other with the cards. At the game start, and I guess I skipped the setup because we just do it with the button, but there are different tile setups for each player count that would be listed in the rules, and they are just shaken up and placed face down randomly. The tiles we will encounter are regular field tiles, which give you 1 point immediately when you land on them and expose them. There are barns, which the barn tiles, when you flip one and expose it, it gives the player who stepped on a barn 3 points instantly. But that's how you get the respective players get their sheep to their barn from the field. And then there are mines, landmines. Landmines are just basically explosions. You'll see them when we play through in a second. Once a landmine is revealed, unless you have a way to mitigate being blown up by your cards in your hand, you have to remove the landmine and place a little safe to cross tile over where the landmine blew up. And then for future people that go over that obviously aren't going to trigger the landmine. Movement in the game is really simple. You move your sheep 1 space and then flip the tile to see what the result is. If, for example, Bob and Ryan have their yellow sheep here and it's their turn, they could move on to my tile and do a strategy called bumping, and my sheep would immediately bump to the next tile. Diagonal movement is a thing in this game, so if I were here and they were here, they could easily move here and bump me to the next diagonal tile over that way. Bumping ends up very funny and sometimes very frustrating in this game. You guys will see that happen as we go through. And ultimately, your goal is to get as many sheep into your barn of your color as possible. At the end of the game, all of the tiles you expose that are 1 point, you just move up the track as you expose them. When you expose a barn tile, it's 3 points, so you move that immediately when you land on it. End of game scoring is each sheep of your color that's in the barn is worth 3. Each sheep of another player's color that's in your barn is worth 2. Any sheep in your barnyard, whether your color or another player's color, are worth 1 apiece. If you had any dead sheep, they are worth -1 apiece. Correct, guys? Yes.
Got it.
And then cards left in your hand at the end of the game, based on the background color, if it matches your player color, will also be worth 1 point apiece. Card limit is a hard 4. And at the end of your turn, you always could discard any amount of cards you want and draw back up to 4. If you don't use any cards, if you only use 2 cards, you can obviously not discard any cards and draw 2 back to your hand, but you always refresh to 4. If somebody uses a card against you and you use something it's basically a counter card called EI no, that will allow you to counter somebody playing that card. The second you use that card, you actually get to refresh before your turn and get another card in your hand. So the moment you use a counter card, you get to refresh directly from the deck the moment that's done. Or if somebody takes a card from your hand with another card, which I think is Thank You, EWE, you can also refresh the moment they take that card from your hand. I believe that's pretty much it. The design is very, very simple to the way it plays, but the strategies are kind of expanding, as you'll see here. So we each start with 4 cards in our hand. I will let you guys place your first sheep. I already placed it on the board, but you guys can place it anywhere you want. Go ahead.
So good. It's a winner.
So we're going to jump right into gameplay now. You're good with that first one? All right.
That's
so then I
perfect,
place
yeah.
my 1 sheep. Go ahead. And there's even strategy in the beginning of the game. Like, do I put it next to his? Do I go for a whole different... Do I put one in each corner? I'm going to go ahead and drop my second sheep here. Go ahead, guys.
You back right behind you? Oh, not take the whole thing.
Yeah, you did take the whole thing. Yep.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to place this one. I'm going to put myself in possible bump position there. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to split the defense.
Oh, there it is. There it is. We want to cluster this whole corner? I'm going to.
It's party. It's party. Yeah,
it's a sheep party.
Party.
I'm going to go over here.
I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion something's going on up here.
Yeah, we'll see. Watch both barns be up there. I'm going to actually go.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Okay, so all of our sheep are placed. Bob and Ryan get to take their first turn. Obviously, they can't move anything from their barnyard to the barn, so they're going to be moving sheep. You get 2 actions per turn, so you'll see how that works right now.
All right, so we are going, let's see here. I'm not going to play any cards out the bat. Let's check this out.
All right, so there is the yellow sheep placed here. What is it? Oh, +1. So that's just an open field. It scores 1 point for landing on it for them. So that was the first sheep.
I'm gonna go check this one out over here.
All
right, here we go. So I'll play my first card.
Okay, so he's playing his first card, which is Hero of the Herd. Hero of the Herd allows him to diffuse the landmine tile with his sheep and replace it with a cone. So here's a cone that he gets to replace it with. So we'll take off the tile itself, place a cone down. Now, Bob, since you diffused it, do you get the +2 points for landing on it? Yeah. So that you
get the 2 points.
So the bad thing that would have happened, the landmine, turned into a good thing with the card he played, Hero of the Herd.
Yep.
So now he's already up to 3 points on turn 1.
Then I will also then play my dog card.
He's also playing his dog card, which he can move one of his sheep from a field tile into his barnyard. So he takes that and places it now into his barnyard. So that sheep is now off the field and already in potential for scoring. Okay.
and then I'll just draw back up. That's it for my 2 actions. Draw back up to 4.
He just draws back up to 4 cards. Now it moves over to my turn, and I am going to go ahead. Oh, I guess I'll just move 1 here.
Choices, right?
Choose wisely.
There you go.
Choose wisely. Obviously, I'm just at 1. That was already there. Not cheating, guys. I swear. So I just moved that 1, and then you know what? Let's get brazen here. I'm gonna move on to this tile and bump him up to this tile.
No.
Let's see what happens here. Yeah, he gets 1 point for that.
Beautiful.
He gets 1 point for that.
Take that 1 point, sir.
And before I finish the turn, I'm going to go ahead and go out of sheer luck, which allows me to move one of my sheep from the field directly into my barn. So I'll do that with this guy.
Good choice.
Will I? Maybe. And then, yeah, because I was pretty saturated on that side. I'm going to use the dog as well to move my sheep from the field into my barnyard.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and draw back up to 4. And Bob and Ryan, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see here. I think, well, let's start this right off the bat.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got to just start playing dirty here. Play my
abracadabra. Move sheep from any player's barnyard to your barn. That's not nice. I don't like what you just did.
Thank you. I'll keep them nice and warm.
So by playing that card, they take the one I put out in the barnyard and grabbed him and is now sitting in their barn. Okay.
Oh, let's see here. I think I'd mentioned my barn is up here. So
yeah, you did mention that.
I mentioned that.
Oh.
All right, I'll take.
Yeah, no. So on a 2-player, I forget the distribution of landmines to the out here. Is it more or less? Is it 8 or 7?
Should be 8.
There should be 8 in there.
Yeah. So there's 8 landmines in this grid.
Only found 1.
We found 1.
Go right here.
Choose wisely, guys.
My second one. Oh, come on. But. I got my ambulance.
Ambulance. So after landing on a landmine tile, move that sheep back to any unoccupied start tile.
Over here. Yep.
Wow. So you're going over here to search this area. I see what you're doing.
Yep.
And then this is going to be a safe to cross tile now. Just as a point for anybody watching, once these are revealed and somebody moves on to them the first time, they don't score in a second time. So if I move something onto that cone, I will not score any points for landing on it. The only time you get points for it is the first time it's revealed. All right, you're good?
That's it. Yep, I just drew back up.
I don't like you. All right, I'm gonna start with your barn door. Your barn door is open, and I'm gonna move.
I know.
Yeah, I know. He countered.
I know.
He
got it. Gotta sing it. That's the only way it actually works.
That doesn't work otherwise.
No, definitely it's not effective.
I don't like you right now. Okay, I didn't move one yet.
Grand plan. It was squished.
Yeah. I'm going to move there. Ooh. +1, please. And I can move up here. Another one. All right. I have to draw back up 1. And go ahead.
Ryan's taking over the controls now.
Right.
So
he's in it to win it now. He's
I just gotta tell him that the barn is right here.
I was off one.
I mean, there.
Oh.
All right.
We'll take the point on that one.
We'll take the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's keep him going. Feeling good about this guy. Let's do it. What do we got?
Do you have a way to fix it? Or is your sheep going to sheepy heaven?
Yeah, he's done. There we are here.
All right. Here, I'll grab him.
Thank you.
So their sheep went to sheepy heaven. We put another safety cross up there.
Yep.
But
they can
three
come back.
down. 3 down.
Rarely.
They can come back. There's potential that they can come back. Those are your 2 actions, right, guys?
Yep.
All right. Let us. I'm all about pushing your stuff into potential landmines here. So there it is.
Thank you, sir. Really
There it
appreciate
is.
it. We'll take it.
Is that another sheepy, dead sheepy?
He needed a friend.
Another dead sheepy.
We'll dress up. Yeah.
You guys sit over there? All right, I'm gonna go right here. Oh,
but you got
karma.
Your cards. But would you want to play anything?
That's okay.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, I do. I do. Thank you. I want to play Hero of the Herd, and I want to defuse that landmine. Which that gives me just +2, right?
Yeah. Try not to look at your cards, but it's. Can't look away.
Don't worry about it. Thanks for helping.
All
right. And then I'll draw back up. Actually, let me get rid of. I'll get rid of this one. And draw 2.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Let's see here. No, let's see here. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see anything, but I would like a card, sir.
Would you like a card? Here, you know what? Yeah.
Which one do you want? Ryan just covered the screen. You just covered the screen. Let's go far right.
Really weird. Weird. What did you get?
Is that a good card?
Good
card. Let's see.
I wonder.
Huh. Okay.
Huh, strange.
Strange. That one. That's so weird. All right, let's see here. Well, I'm gonna put my wild wool here down next to my barn.
Okay.
We'll turn. So that, my barn of another player's color to 3
So that basically at the end of the game counts now that you have that out, right?
Yeah. Now, if I would have left that in my hand, I can use that as a wild card. So if just say I only had colored sheep of my color in my barn, I could have held on to that and I could have used that as a yellow background card for a point at the end of the game.
At the end of the game, right? But now potential because right now you have one of my sheep in your barn, so there's a chance now that's worth 3 instead of 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Got it.
All right. So I'm gonna move on here. Let's take a peek.
There's another point. You guys are just
eat at them points. Sniffing them right out.
I need some shenanigans to turn this around now.
I feel there was a reason why I ambulanced up here.
Send him to sheepy heaven.
Oh, you guys.
My son now has every time he drops something or he knows he made a mess, he goes womp womp womp. So I don't know where you picked it up. That's probably awesome. From me doing it. It's pretty hilarious. I can't even be angry with him now too, because like he'll like spill milk on the floor and he won't even say I'm sorry. He'll just look up at me and go womp womp. All right, those are your 2 actions. You drew back up. Oh, I have to draw a card because you guys stole my card. Thanks, guys.
Stole that. Yep.
Thanks.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and sheeping Tom, which allows me to look at a tile before I move on to it.
Look away.
I think it's okay. I'm gonna move on to this tile and get a +1. And I think I'm gonna have to. I guess I could do this. I'm gonna bump my own dude over this tile. All right.
Okay. Where are we at here? So we got here.
And I'm gonna play the wild wool here. And You know what? I think I might try to combo off a little bit here, but you're probably gonna make me hurt for doing it.
Okay.
I'm going to. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Nope. Go ahead.
Nope. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see here. So.
Smunchy game said in chat. The game looks like something you would pull out and play with family and friends.
Oh.
Board games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yep. Again, the game is currently on Kickstarter. It's going to be there till the 5th of March. You said.
Yes. Yep.
So available now. All right. Where
I just found your barn.
You found my barn.
I did.
So you get 3 points, but then I get your yellow sheep, right?
You do. Correct. Yeah.
So suck that right up.
It'd be there for long. I don't know. You can see my cards.
Probably not. You're probably doing some crazy things over there. So
Barnyard. We got that and that. All right.
All right.
All right. So we got to go find it. Ryan's giving the coaching signal.
Yeah.
This one?
I'm feeling that one.
That's it.
I'm feeling it.
Is that it? Is that the yellow?
That's why I was feeling it.
Oh, it's feeling something. Oh, come on.
Ooh. Ouch.
Wait,
Ouch.
Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
What are you
We're
sneaking
playing
cards on the field now? All right. Yeah, he's playing a little ambulance over there.
Wait, we got a good. Oh, actually, you got 2 there. Yeah, we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. So I know where my barn is.
It's up to anyone watching. The first person who clears their sheep from the field did the game, and then everybody else playing would get 1 more turn after that.
Correct.
So, like right there, if I would have blew up, then you would have had 1 more turn, and then we would have ended the game and added the points up.
Right. No, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this guy over here. Just +1. I'm going to send my dog to put this guy into my barnyard, and then the shepherd's hook to move a sheep from my barnyard to my barn. And this has to be safe to cross now.
One more out there.
Yeah, move him up and then draw back up. Go ahead.
Let's see here. Oh man. Here.
Oh man.
Come on, guys.
I know these guys are waiting for like last turn. There's a tornado card in here. They're gonna tornado me and take like all the sheep from.
Yeah. Oh, where is it at? It's got to be here. There's still 1 more landmine floating around out there.
Uh-oh.
Damn, we're just gonna keep proving these points out there. Just a point? Just a point?
Yeah, you're just harvesting points, which
we gotta do this here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we're sheepcoptering.
Sheepcopter. Transport one of your sheep from one tile to another tile. We're gonna
actually there's still 4 left.
There's 4 potential tiles.
You know what, Bob? It's definitely that one right there.
All right.
Now this one,
coach is saying this is 100%.
All right, coach.
Oh. Point. Oh,
they're really pushing the trigger end game at this point, because if they don't, I have more turns to get my sheep into these barns.
Yeah, we're trying to. Those are 2.
Okay. Here. All right. So I have to really get my head in the game. I'm going to start by thank you, not once, but twice.
Oh, double thank you.
Double thank you. So I'll take this one, and I will take
that one.
This one.
Oh, fancy.
And I'm going to find out what they do in a second. So the fox allows me to move a sheep from another player's barnyard into my barnyard, and hero of the herd is to defuse a landmine. Okay, so I will take. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'll move my blue sheep up, send him over in my barn.
Yep.
Then move here.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no!
That was our next move. We knew it.
And then my guy goes to their barn. I'm gonna go ahead and play the fox to move it to my barnyard. The one that they have out there. Oh, okay. I draw. Actually, let me discard.
You got the 3 points for finding our barn.
Oh, that's right. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to discard these two. Actually, I'm going to discard those 3.
Okay.
And draw 4 cards.
Nice.
And hope for the best. Go ahead.
Okay. So we'll kick it off with a back to life.
Beautiful. Oh, you got it back to life. So they're bringing one of their sheep back to life and placing it on an unoccupied start tile. So that's very smart. Very smart.
We'll take our 2 actions. So go 1 there. And I'll take this guy here to there.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
So there's 2. And then we are going to play the Abacadabra.
Abacadabra allows them to move a sheep from any player's barnyard into
barn.
Barn. Okay, they're pulling their other sheep back. Got it.
Back over here. Let's come back.
Got it.
Party.
Got it.
And we're then going to play a barn burner.
And the barn burner sends 1 sheep from any player's barn into the barnyard.
Yes. So
okay.
One of your, well, I guess it doesn't matter, but yeah, one of your blue guys.
He's moving one of the blue guys out of into the field there. Great. Thanks, guys.
Yep. You're welcome. No problem. Pleasure doing business.
That was a big turn. Big turn. Yep.
That was it for us. So we cleared
Get rid of that one.
Yeah, you guys. So you cleared that, but I still got 1 turn. But you guys get to draw 4 cards up still, right? Oh,
so, I'm gonna discard. I'm just gonna discard this.
Okay.
That was one of my discards.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw back to 4 now.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right. So, one last time around, meaning that I have a turn and then the game's over. I am going to go ahead and sheepcopter here.
Nice.
And then use my second action. Well, there was only 1 action here. I can use one of my actions here to move the sheep into the barn, and then discard, because I can't use my second action. I don't think at this point. No, I cannot.
You used your card to get into your barn, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So just gonna
action. Yeah.
Discard those and draw 3 cards and hope for some blue.
Yep.
And that is the end of the game. I did get a tornado all the way at the end, but that doesn't help me now.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So basically, we could go through to final scoring. The game is over because, like I said, once they triggered the end game by the barn, I only had 1 turn left. So now we score up. So we'll look at their card. So I'm going to zoom in so we can calculate their score. They're already at a 13 without points from whatever else they're going to generate here. But go ahead, guys. Take it away. Take away your scoring so we can learn how to do that.
We could just start with these guys right off the bat. We'll just get rid of the 2 sheep from our graveyard. So that would be -2 points for that.
Mm-hmm.
And since we put the wild wool down, each sheep in here now is worth 3 points. So we have 5 sheep in there.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the 11. So we'll just jump up to 26.
Okay.
And we don't have any cards in our hand that match yellow.
Okay.
Any bonus points for that? So
okay.
Our
final score. 26.
What do you got, sir?
Let's jump over to my card here. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I'm 11. I'm 11. I I didn't kill any sheep, guys. I was nice to the sheep.
You're good.
So each of the sheep are worth 3 because of the wild wool. So 3, 6, 12, 15. So 15 the same as you guys, which 15 and 11 is 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, what?
And
Everybody
1
says.
point.
Oh,
Point for my blue card.
oh,
The old shooting Tom.
Yeah. So it came down to the card. To the card
how
points.
about that? There you go.
Their revision of the game now is cards aren't worth anything, guys, at the end of the game.
Wait, we didn't tell you that?
Oh wait, that was totally a change. But yeah, so solid, guys, awesome, love it. I I love the game. I love what you guys. Monster Highway is available on. So this is Sheep and Bob, but Monster Highway, their first game, is available on onedaywestgames.com. Yes.
Yes.
You can order that now. If you haven't hit raffle, go ahead and hit raffle now. Everybody who's watching, so you get a chance to win a copy of this game. And please, this module is available. Jump out there and play some games with the community, the Geek Spiel community this week, and get more raffle entries to win a copy of the game. And honestly, guys, thank you. This is always a pleasure.
That was a
Thank
blast.
you, Will. This is great.
That was awesome.
God, right down to the finish with that card. All right. Thank you to everybody watching as well. Have a wonderful evening. We will catch you on Wednesday with Chris playing. Bob and Ryan might be joining us again on Wednesday. We'll see if their schedule permits. But it's likely going to be at least 1 4-player game, possibly 2 on Wednesday. We'll see how it pans out. But we'll catch you again here for Crunchy Cardboard on Wednesday. Thanks, you guys, and have a wonderful week.